So how do we handle a child's tantrum in a public place? Have you ever been in this situation? So pupunta kayo ng anak ninyo, let's say in a mall, in a church, in the grocery, tapos bigla siyang mafo-frustrate and he's going to throw a tantrum. Tapos ang nararamdaman mo, lahat ng tao nakatingin sa inyo, tapos nakakahiya. I know, it's stressful, it's embarrassing, it's frustrating as a parent. But don't worry, in this video, bibigyan ko po kayo ng tips kung paano maiwasan o kaya paano i-manage ang isang tantrum dahil normal itong nangyayari sa isang bata. Opo, normal po ito. Hindi po sila nagmi-misbehave most of the time. I'll show you how to handle your young child without losing your cool and most importantly, para po hindi nyo mapahiya ang inyong anak in public. First off, let's understand what tantrums are. Tantrums are your child feeling big emotions with very less control. Wala pa po silang control sa big emotions nila. So when they feel frustrated, angry, hungry, tired, they let it out through a tantrum. It is actually your child telling you that, Mama or Papa, I need your help in regulating my emotions. And public places are so stimulating for a child. Actually, it's overstimulating for a child. Too many people, too many bright places, maraming ingay. Very overwhelming po ito sa emosyon ng isang bata. It's actually a meltdown waiting to happen. Kapag nagtatantrum na po ang inyong anak in public, it's very tempting to say, "Stop crying. Tumigil ka na umiyak." O kaya, "Aalis na tayo dito. Tumigil ka na." But threats, yelling, or actually giving in to their demands para tumigil po sila are the worst things that you can do to help out your child during a tantrum. Instead of stopping the tantrum, when you do these things, your child will think, pag lalo kong sumigaw, makukuha ko ang gusto ko. Or that emotions should be ignored. So when your child is throwing a tantrum, number one, stay calm. Your child feeds off your energy. So kung magta-tantrum po kayo, habang nagta-tantrum siya, wala po siyang modelo to regulate his own emotions. Acknowledge their feeling. Instead na sabihin nating tumigil kang umiyak, pwede niyo pong sabihin, nararamdaman ko na malungkot ka dahil hindi mo nakuha yung laruan na gusto mo. Offer a simple choice. You can either give them a choice, either do you want a hug or a pat at the back, or I'll rub your hands, or a drink of water, or redirect to another activity. This gives back the control to the child at pag meron na pong more control ang bata, mas mareregulate po ang kanilang emosyon. If the tantrum is getting bigger and bigger, you have to ask him if you can go to a more private or quiet place. O sa labas kung nasa simbahan kayo, dahil po mas madali para sa kanyang kumalma kung hindi po siya tinitingnan ng ibang mga tao at hindi rin po siya mapapahiya. A calmer place is also a better place for your child to learn to regulate and control his emotions. You cannot stop tantrums completely, but you can actually manage the tantrums even before they happen. Here are some tips for you to do that. You have to set expectations. Pupunta tayo sa mall, pero wala tayong bibilhing laruan today. Magdala ng snacks at tubig. Kalimitan ang tantrums ay dahil gutom ang bata or nauuhaw. Give them a job while going to that public place. So for example, pupunta po kayo sa grocery, pwede nyo po siyang pahawakan ng mga items na pwedeng ilagay sa cart. Use a distraction. Either gawin yung game or para kayo naglalaro ng I Spy sa loob ng grocery o kaya maglalakad-lakad muna kayo outside the church before bringing them in. Tantrums in public are really tough for you but more so for the child. Hindi po niya ginagawa yon para po mapahiya kayo. Hindi niya po ginagawa yon dahil masama po siyang bata. Ginagawa po ito ng young child dahil malaki po ang emosyon at maliit pa po yung control niya over it. So tayo po ang magiging regulator or co-regulator ng kanilang emotions. Stay calm, be their guide, and you'll get through it.